And we welcome you to the famed New York Arena here in Midtown Manhattan for our main event of the evening. And now the time has come. All the talk, now comes the walk. Lopez is coming to the ring with his entourage of cornermen, but they look calm, cool, and collected. Hard to believe that they're going to be firing off punches within moments. Chico's had this experience so many times, and success has always come on the back end of these ring walks. It's his focus at this moment that delivers it.
Remember, guys, obey my commands at all times. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch them up. Here we go.
The opening bell of this scheduled 12-rounder here. A much-anticipated fight. Round one underway.
Keep pushing.
And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round, if there was a baseball umpire around, he'd call that a strikeout by Lopez. And you can see he wanted to do that as he holds on there.
Gotta see that come in. Let's go.
Chico's tagged by a huge hook to the body. Thought he had his target, but way off to the side with the uppercut. Last 10 seconds of this first round. Good defensive skill. This round comes to an end. And Teddy, easy to note here that he wasn't landing a lot of punches. Now he was throwing them up, but he wasn't landing a lot. Is that because of his opponent's defense, or is he just not that accurate of a puncher?
No, it's a combination. First of all, his opponent's pretty slick in there, pretty good at bobbing, weaving a little bit, slipping a little bit, making himself a difficult target, but his punch is a little wide. Needs to shorten them up.
Relax. Relax. You're doing great. Keep the pressure on.
You don't need that. No, throw
Keep
that away.
on.
Here we go. Round two is underway. He missed by a mile. That wasn't even close by Lopez. Teddy, among the things that we should be looking for early is which fighter can show a wide array of an offense.
Yeah, you don't want to always be coming in that front door all the time. You want to come in the side door every once in a while. You know, sometimes you want to maybe even come through the roof, down the chimney. You want to mix it up.
Side to side, move your head.
Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. That's a clean shot, able to get in with the right hand. Lopez is giving his opponent headaches here now. He's throwing punches, but he's able to block them away. Good way to protect the midsection. Last 10 seconds. And that's the end of round 2. Chico's cornermen really now play a big part in this fight. Their role is going to be critical to getting their fighter back mentally to where he was before this fight started, because you can lose confidence quickly when you've been stunned like that.
Relájate, relájate. Relax, relax. You're okay, you're okay.
Considering the fact that in the last round he got tagged hard, he looks great right now to open up this round.
Well, I'm not shocked because I think he has character. I think there's substance to him. And the only way that you find the mettle of a person is when you test him, when you push him up against the cliff. And he's being tested now, and he's showing what he's made of.
Nowhere close, that punch by Chico. Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top.
Work the body.
Oh, he just misses with that headshot. Halfway through this round here. A well-placed left hand up top. Solid right by Lopez. A nice block by Chico.
Let it go. Oh, yeah. Hey, keep your hands up. Get up.
Little head hunting with the left. Lopez is out there clinching, and that may tell us as well as his opponent that his legs aren't necessarily underneath him.
No, and they're not. And that's why he's clinching. He's got to do more than just clinch. He's going to have to find a way to kill a little more time. Maybe grab and then walk a little bit. Walk to the other side of the ring before the referee can get there and kill some clock.
Looking good. He's tired. He's tired. He's got nothing left. Now listen, I need you to double up your punches and keep the lead, all right?
You need to throw more punches out there. You got me? He's out working. You're stronger than him. Let's let him feel those punches. You gotta bring it to him, kid. We're not winning this fight right now. Let's turn this around.
Hasn't been a lot of distinct action so far that would give anybody a commanding lead in this fight. Although on Teddy's scorecard, you can see that he is up a round after 3 rounds.
That's it, just like that.
Scored well up top. engages in the clinch.
He's tired! He's tired!
90 seconds to go in round number 4.
1, 2! 1, 2! Uno y dos! Uno y dos!
Good fighting, snapping shot by Lopez. Look at this, another power punch able to land. We're early on in this fight, he's going for it.
Yeah, you wonder if he's got a car waiting outside.
To the head he goes with a left hand. Lopez is making for a tough target there. He gets away from that punch.
That's okay. Pay him back.
10 clicks of the tongue. He is damaged badly there. He may hit the floor. Teddy, explain this to me. Hey, this fighter was just staggered and stunned. Now all of a sudden he's defending beautifully.
Yeah, because he's on instinct now. Before he was thinking, he was overthinking. That happens out in life in a lot of places. And now he's not. Now just naturally, instinctively, survival mode is there. He's doing all the things, Joe, that he was taught in the gym. Things he couldn't do before because he was worried about doing them. He had too many things clogging his head.
It's like a whole new fighter out there. Look at him as we start this round. Remember what happened to him in the last round. Now he's up on his toes.
Yeah, well, remember what happened to him in the last round. That's what we say, but he doesn't say that. He's putting that out. He's putting it into the rearview mirror. He's going forward down the road with a lot of hope, a lot of vigor, a lot of confidence.
Hey!
Chico's just not throwing many jabs here tonight, Teddy. I know that really bothers you. You like a guy that commits to the jab, don't you?
Well, that's boxing 101. I mean, that's the fundamentals, and it has so many areas where it serves you. I mean, it sets up your punches, it sets up your offense, but it controls your defense. Keeps a guy at a certain distance, gives the guy something to think about. Just the most basic thing in the world.
Missed the target with that hook. Still plenty of time to work here in round number 5. Minute and a half to go. And now just wasting away some time with that clinch. That straight right unable to connect.
There you go.
Solid left hand to the head.
Keep working the body.
Just 10 seconds to go in this round. Lopez is really doing a fine job here, Teddy. And I know everybody falls in love with the clean, effective punching, but you can make an argument that he's controlling this fight right now thanks to his head movement.
Yeah, you know, it makes me think about that legendary story about the old great Willie Pep, the Will of the Wisp. There was a legend that he actually won a round without throwing a punch, just by making his opponent miss, just by ring generalship.
Come on now, you want to get back into this fight. You got to keep working. Just keep working. Working that jab.
The start of the 6th round. Chico's now got to figure out a way to do exactly what he did in the last round here at the start of this round.
Yeah, and his opponent, hey, his opponent has to stay here. You seem to forget that sometimes, Joe. His opponent has to make sure that he doesn't do the same thing he did the last round.
He got all into that one. That was a solid uppercut. Oh, that's a big shot with the left hand.
Stay with me. away from the rope! Keep moving! Keep moving!
And just grabbing onto his opponent. Lopez has really got a way about him when it comes to his footwork, his movement. It's serving him very well defensively.
Yes, it is. He's controlling range. He's controlling distance. He's keeping his opponent where he wants him.
Landing 2 jabs by Lopez. Chico's coming up with the answers, avoiding that punch. Working our way towards the bell. Last 10 seconds of the 6th. Chico's trailing in this fight. I don't think there's any doubt about that. But not by a wide enough margin where he can't accomplish the task at hand. His corner's letting him know that. You can just tell.
Okay, listen. He's gonna come forward this round. Keep that jab moving. Keep him away from him, all right? I need you to keep moving. Yeah.
Start of this round, start to the second half of this fight. First half of this fight, he completely dominated the action, Teddy.
Yeah, but you know what? It's kind of like they said in that movie, The Gambler. You know, they don't pay off at halftime. remember the guy wanted to collect his bets? Well, same thing. He's got another half of the fight. Can he be consistent? Can he keep his concentration? Can he keep doing what he's been doing?
Chico's missing punches here. Now, the good news is he's throwing punches, but Teddy needs to be more accurate.
Okay, I give you the bad news.
Please.
He's throwing them to the wrong place. He's throwing them upstairs. He should throw them downstairs. This guy's moving his head. You go downstairs, you take away that head movement. Then you find them upstairs.
He missed with that headshot. At the halfway point of round 7.
Back to the body.
Now look at him. He does not look good on the back end of that hook coming home. Well, he may be in bad shape, but all of a sudden, he's able to avoid punches and survive.
You know, boxing is a funny business. It's a metaphor for life. You know, sometimes you have somebody outside and they don't say what they want to say. They have to have a drink, a little alcohol to start saying the things that are on their minds. Sometimes a fight is...
Could this be the start of a big comeback? He went from owning this fight to now nearly down and out.
You know, that's what makes boxing so great. Yeah, you can come back just like that. One punch at the right time. That was at the right time.
You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Solid hook. Did you see that? He goes down. Oh, he may be close here. Can he survive the round?
It's okay. It's okay. I need you to move this round, all right? Move. Muévate. He's going to come in swinging. He thinks you still hurt, and he's going to look to finish you off.
You don't need that. No, throw that away.
Stay away from that power hand, okay? Keep circling away from that power hand. I need you to keep moving side to side, all right? Keep moving. Don't let him get that power shot. Now listen, You need to keep moving out there as soon as you...
Teddy's scorecard through 7 rounds. He's got a commanding lead right now, and he's just been the more effective guy, Teddy. I love what he's doing. He's picking his spots, and when he does throw punches, they are purposeful.
Yeah, they are. He's making everything count. As you said, he's got a reason for everything he does in there, and that's because he's calm. See, that's a talent, too. We always look at the other talents that are easier to wrap our minds around, you know, power, speed, but what about being calm, where you can see things, you can control things? This guy's a calm son of a gun.
Lopez has been hurt by that shot. Chico's found that groove. All of a sudden, Teddy, he found the answer.
Yeah, well, what happened is he made a little adjustment a couple rounds ago. He started countering a little bit, and now even the aggressive part of the fight is working for him.
Good shift in momentum by him.
Keep moving.
90 seconds to go, halfway through round 8. And he just holds on there. Chico's feeling the impact of that powerful hook.
Keep doing what you're doing.
He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments. Look at that. Up off the deck and now in control. He scores a knockdown of his own.
And he turned it around because when his opponent scored the knockdown, he got a little careless, a little lazy.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Lopez is back up on his feet. What will he look like in the next few moments of this fight? That's the big question. Last 10 seconds of the 8th round. Oh, look at that. You know you need space to punch. He realizes that, so he pushes his opponent.
Let's go. What are you waiting for? You want this fight? Then let's get moving out there.
You got any more of these? What did I tell you? Keep your hands up. You're throwing punches, but your hands are down. Are you good?
Yeah, we'll get him.
Start of a new round, and it seems like a whole new man. Hard to believe that this is the fighter that was just knocked down in the last round.
Well, he's got some of those great recovery skills, kind of like Arturo Gatti used to always have. You know, he was a guy that he could be battered, he could look like he was barely hanging on, and then all of a sudden the next round, he looked good to go.
You know, many times we talk about the fact that, hey, at least he's throwing punches, but that's all you can say in this case because he's not landing many of these.
No, they're being blocked or they're missing. They're definitely not landing clean.
Chico's ruined with that punch right there. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Halfway through the 9th round. Well, supposed to be fighting, but instead he's hugging. Good work defensively by Chico. Plus, he landed that counter punch.
Yeah, and he forced him to punch. He made him, he drew it out of him, and then he timed him beautifully.
He just missed that shot up top.
Keep moving! Keep moving! Let's see some more head movement! Uppercut!
10 seconds to go in this round. Missed that uppercut. Teddy, making predictions in boxing is often a dangerous task, but I'll make one right here that seems pretty obvious to me as we come to the end of that round here. This fight is going to be a brutal display as long as it lasts.
It's kind of like going and watching that home run contest. Nobody's trying to hit singles or doubles. You know they're all going for the fences.
All right, breathe. Deep breath. Get some water. You good? You all right? Now breathe for me. Good. Now listen. You threw a wide punch out there and he caught you. Tighten up your punches, all right?
So a fresh round is underway, but is it a fresh fighter? Chico's corner is hoping so. Based on what we saw at the end of the last round, who knows?
Well, his corner should also be hoping that his opponent across the way doesn't come out here like the executioner to get this over with, because if he does, I think it's over.
Up top with the quick hook. Nothing there on the punch by Chico. Good block by Lopez. Lopez is making this so that it's becoming a very frustrating night for his opponent. I mean, when your defense is that sharp, it can just drive your opponent crazy.
Yeah, it can. First of all, it can start to break down. You know, we always look at the physical things in life and anything. You know, you're pounding a guy and you're going to break the guy down. Hey, if you're just smart and you're slick like this guy and you're making a guy miss, you start to break him down. He's breaking the guy down that way.
Chico's in a bad place right now. He was tagged. He got to him, and now he's looking for more. Lopez is just creating some separation to land another power shot.
Yeah, what he's looking like is your uncle. Remember when you were a kid, your uncle used to put his hand on your forehead, push you back a little bit. You couldn't hit him, but he could.
I hated that.
Well, he hates you too.
Nice work, the left hand to the head. Coming to the end of round number 10, 10 seconds to go. And the round comes to an end.
Keep your hands up. Don't worry now, right? I need you to focus and keep your hands up. Keep working the jab, okay? Double up the jab and just keep moving. You okay? Good. I need you to use your feet, all right? Move around.
Doing great. Doing fine. Keep working on the inside and come up with the uppercut. Take a deep breath. Easy. You hurt him, keep on him.
Lopez is enjoying a comfortable lead on Teddy's scorecard as we start round number 11. Teddy, you've been in this position many times in your career.
Yeah, what you want to do is you tell the guy, the obvious is, you know, don't make mistakes, but go out there, keep doing what you're doing. One of the mistakes could be stop doing what you're doing. Don't just stop offense because you're worried about defense. Keep throwing the punches, but make sure that you're alert and make sure that defensively you're on top of yourself.
Keep moving. Gotta see those coming.
Chico's killing me watching him here. I mean, he doesn't need a 20-by-20 ring. They could fight this thing in like a phone booth here.
No, he looks like one of those cars you see on the side of the road where they removed all the tires, all the wheels. He's not going anywhere.
Well off the mark by Chico.
Body shot.
90 seconds to go in this 11th round. Now hugging on the inside.
That's it, just like that. Double up your punches.
Chico's movement helped out there. He avoided that punch.
He's tired. He's
Now he goes to the gut with a right hand. We count down the final moments of this round.
Hey, you gotta see that coming. Let's go.
End of the round. Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas with you ringside. He just didn't throw enough, Teddy. I mean, you got to go out there and put something forth if you want to win the round.
Hey, sometimes it's complicated. Sometimes it's pretty simple. You don't throw punches, you don't win fights.
If you don't throw punches, I'm gonna stop this fight. Come on, keep throwing punches. Okay, relax. Relax and take a deep breath. I need you to focus and anticipate his punches, okay?
It is the final round. Here they go. Well-targeted left hand by Lopez.
1, 2, 1, 2. 1 y 2. 1 y 2.
Oh, and you can see now he's starting to target that jab with more and more confidence. That was a fine block by Lopez. Really frustrating his opponent now. Lopez is so defensively sound, it doesn't make for an easy target.
No, it doesn't, and it makes for a very frustrating night for his opponent. I see his opponent now, if you notice, he's getting a little tentative. He's afraid to let the punches go because when he misses, he's worried he's going to leave an opening.
You got this one. Left and right, left and right. Keep working the jab.
What an impact that left hand just made by Chico. Completely one-sided fight. At least that's the way we saw it.
Yeah, I mean, if you saw it any other way, you'd have to put a warning out the next time these judges judge a fight, kind of like on a pack of cigarettes. You know, this could be hazardous to your health. I mean, these guys could be hazardous to your career if they scored any other way.
Here's the official decision. Lopez's dominating performance gets the payoff with the decision. A unanimous decision. Teddy, your scorecard reflects that as well.
It was an easy one to score. I mean, he did it fundamentally well. It wasn't just with talent. He did it with the jab. He did it with control and range, going to the body. Great night.
I'm Joe Tessitore for Teddy Atlas saying thanks for being with us and enjoy the rest of your night.